Hello there. I go by the name Boss Lady of McJoy, also known as the Sky, one and only, the intentional lady. So please, if today is your first time seeing my beautiful face, you can subscribe, like, and share for others to also um, see me. So today's topic is men are not ready for marriage. Men are not ready for marriage. Today, this is what we are going to discuss. So follow me through. Okay, yes. Let me tell you something. If you know as a woman, you want to get married, you want to get married, and you see, say the guy you are dating, he is not ready, willing to marry you. Don't force him. Leave him. You meet a man who is ready for marriage. Understand? You meet a man who is ready for marriage. A lot of men that date women for that long, it doesn't ignite them to marry those women. They rather shun those women and go and marry, fresh women, because those they are ladies, the ladies knows them vividly from scratch. The ladies know them. So, and the ladies have been with them for a very long time. So it doesn't ignite them to marry. It doesn't. They'll just be there. Even if the lady is saying, "Oh, I want us to get married. I'm not going any younger." Blah blah blah. This guy will be like, "I'm not ready. You don't worry. When I'm ready, you know my church, you know my work, you know this, you know that." Creating these flimsy excuses. So, baby girl, if you want to get married, if you really want to get married, but the problem with you is you want to get married, but you want to really marry this man. Hold on, I'm coming. So, as I was saying, a lot of you ladies, you are the ones who waste your own time. You are the ones who waste you, and it's not say you being with this guy who is not ready to marry you. It's not that you are also growing yourself in the process. You don't grow yourself. It's this guy who is growing himself alone in that relationship. It will waste your time, and you know vividly that this guy is not serious. You fucking know. A lot of men are not ready for marriage. That is why, let me tell you something. The men that they are married men, is the women who, bring their attention in that. You need to marry me. You need to marry me. If you don't marry me, my father is this, my mother is this, my mother is this, they'll threaten you with their parents and this. A lot of married men is their wives who, brought them inside. That's why when arguments happen, and they'll be like, I'm not ready for this relationship. I'm not ready for this marriage. You forced me into this marriage, blah, blah, blah. A lot of African men, a lot of African married men, they weren't ready for marriage. It's their wives who led them into this shit. You bad. You bad. So listen, that's why if a lot of men who are married, they'll start cheating. They'll be like, my side chick is more beautiful than my wife. This, because at the end of the day, he never says, so, okay, I'm ready for this marriage. Will you marry me? He never came clean and tell the lady that, will you marry me? If you watch this foreign movies, the Hollywood and the Nollywood, the Hollywood movies, if the guy and the lady they are dating, and along the way the guy will be like, will you marry me? The lady will be like, what took you so long? What took you so long? I was really waiting for you to say it. What took you, Bab? Bab. The lady will be expecting the guy to say it, and eventually the guy will come clean and say, so will you mind? But in this Africa, Ghana, this part of the world, this Africa itself, a lot of married men, it's their wives who made them turn into married men. I quite remember what I was working for, what I was working, one of my madams, she was like, if you get a man and you want the man to marry you, let him marry you. Like talk to him truly. They force the men, they literally force the men for marriage. And even those lists that their fathers will give them, those lists that their fathers will give the men, they will help the men buy it. They will literally buy half or more of the list. They really want to get married though. A lot of African ladies say marriage is their priority. They think if as a lady, if you marry, that's an achievement. It's an achievement. It's a respect. It's something like a guy have really. So you see all those long lists that their fathers have been doing to their have been given to their men so that they will buy these. A lot of ladies buy almost all the list for the guys. The only thing that guy will pay is money. Even the money self, that lady will help him pay it indirectly. So it's like indirectly, a lot of women have married themselves. That is why the men don't respect them. That is why a man can just walk on them like anything, any raggy. A lot of men are not ready for marriage. Now, if you are with a guy and you see that this guy is not ready for marriage and you want to marry, I beg, leave him. That's the same way you meet a guy who is ready for marriage. I've told you that I said it previously and I'll say it again. A lot of guys who date ladies from scratch, eventually they don't want to marry them because they know they've seen they have this ideology that these ladies knows them really. So they want to marry fresh people who don't know from scratch. Even if they say, I once suffered, I did that. At the end of the day, the lady wasn't there to see, say, indeed, this guy suffered. How did he suffer? No. But that is lady, he knows everything. She knows everything. You are. There are certain things you shouldn't pray. There are certain things, it's not spiritual. Marriage is not spiritual. If you want marriage, see things clearly and go. There are tons of billions of men lingering on this earth. What you want, another man also wants. What you want, a man also wants. So you go in and go and take it. But a lot of you women don't like that. You really like that man. You really want that man now. You really want that man, and that man to waste your time. You will waste your time. Let me tell you something. If you are growing yourself, you know who you are, you know your standard, blah blah blah. You not even allow a man to waste your time. You will not allow a man to waste your time. But because you don't know who you are, you are just there. I love him. Oh, I love him. Oh, he said he will marry me. Oh, I don't want him to leave me. Oh, this, oh, that. And time is fucking moving. Your clock is ticking. You'll not leave this earth forever. You not live this earth forever, and you not grow young forever. So this your youthful age, this your youthful time, you should make it happen. If you want marry, marry. If you want to give birth fast, so that in your old age, like as in 35, 40, 45, 50 going, you've done everything already. So yeah, you'll be chilling. Now you're 35, 40. Now that you come to settle down, now that you come to give birth to what the fuck? They be like, men are wicked, men are this, men are that, men are not a P. Is we the ladies, we are wasting, we are giving men the privilege to fool on us. We give men the privilege to fool on us because if you don't give a man a privilege, how can that man flex you? How can that man did it? How can that man? I saw a video on TikTok. That one guy, it was my man who sent it. It was my man who showed it to me. that this guy was living with, this guy was dating this lady, and then they were living together, allegedly, was apparently. And then this guy followed his woman or his ex because they broke up, his woman to a mall, tracked the woman to a mall, and then approached his woman and told the woman that I thought you said you were going to your mother's place. What are you doing? What are you doing here? So you are cheating on me, blah blah blah. And then the guy took the phone that he bought for the lady, and then he also bought her pants. He bought her pants. The lady was wearing the pants. He made the lady removed the pants from her. The lady gave the pants to her. The lady would give the pants to the guy. It's the audacity for me. A guy can literally I say make you, a guy, a guy can literally make you go bananas as if what you are doing, you cannot do times 10. If you cheat, as a lady, if you cheat and that guy, sees it, immediately you will take action. If you cheat and that guy sees it, immediately he will take action. But if he cheats, you try to create flimsy excuse for him. If he cheats, you try and pray for him. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Say, oh, it's not this. Say, oh, it's temptation. Say, oh, it's the ladies. Say, oh, I'm the prize. Say, oh, I'm the queen in his life. Try and give flimsy excuses. But if you cheat, it will take action. Tell me why it's so. If you cheat, he will not pray for you. If you cheat, he will not give you the benefit of the doubt. If you cheat, he will not be with you. If you cheat, he will just take action. Let's break the fucking law. Do you know why it comes so? Because at the end of the day, he has seen say you've depend, your soul energy is on him. So he can just tell you, let's break up, because he knows that if he tells you no, you have nowhere to go. He knows that you go down. This is that's that I told you. Stop putting your soul energy on that guy. Even if he marries you eventually, you have a life outside that man. You have a life outside your relationship, your marriage. You have a life outside your children. You have. If you see that your man cheats, promiscuous, he's a rapist, just abeg stop giving men the benefit of the doubt. See things clearly. Be intentional now. If you take actions, take action. If you don't take action, be mute and sit down. Don't try and pray for him. Don't try and think he will change. He will never change for you. The key word for you is you. He will never change for us. There are certain ladies that he cannot use what he's doing to you. He cannot take it on them. You are saying say you are condoling his stupidness. You are condoling his acid behavior. That is why he's doing it to you. You think, oh, that's how he is. That's not how he is to other ladies. That's how he is to you. So as I was saying, a lot of men are not ready for marriage. They shun marriage. Let me tell you something. If you meet a man fresh and that man will tell you, I want to marry, he does what he wants to let you hear. If he will not marry you. He knows you want marriage. He knows you are desperate. You want marriage. So he will use marriage as a yardstick to get your pussy. We are old enough. I'm not going to say to get your thing. They are old. When I was about to do this live, they told me 18 years. Is it for kids or adults? I say it's for adults. So I'm free to mention any part of my our body. There is no command. There is no full stop. It is what it is. If you know you can't. If you know you don't understand, pass by. Yubab is using marriage as a yardstick to get your pussy, to get you hook up to get you underneath. Stop forcing men to marry you. Because if you force him to marry you, Inside that marriage, he will always remember you. I wasn't ready for marriage. You made me married. I wasn't ready for marriage. You made me married. I wasn't ready for marriage. And indeed, he wasn't ready. Let a man come out and tell you, let's get married. If you are with this guy more than 5 years, and this guy is not talking about marriage or is nowhere near marriage or he doesn't show any kind of marital something with you, he doesn't talk about the future with you, blah blah blah, why are you still with him? I beg, Shona, if you grow yourself, if you grow yourself, you take yourself out, you love yourself so much, you not allow a guy waste your time. You will not allow a guy to waste your time. But because you don't grow yourself, because your soul energy is on this your fresh boy, oh, he's fresh, he's but I don't understand why I'm still with this guy now. Make it make sense. Why are you still with him? There are tons of men living on this earth. Is that it's not mandatory say you should marry your countryman. You can there are outsiders waiting for marriage. There are men at the USA all over the globe waiting for women to come and you have that will worship the ground you walk on. Why are you wasting your precious time, your precious self, your precious beauty? Time is going, time is not on your side. Be following people's manner. Be following people's manner. Let me tell you one thing Nana Mama Brown says. Our Excellency Nana Mama Brown. Let me tell you one thing she said. She was like, if she has given birth to a beautiful princess, and she was like, if a daughter is 17, a daughter gets 17 years, and then eventually a daughter gets pregnant, she'll never tell the daughter to abort. She'll give birth at the age of 18, and I respect that because she understands what motherhood and womanhood is. She understands. She knows what she passed through before getting that child. She knows. So she doesn't want the daughter to pass through what she passed. A lot of women are wasting time. And if allow men to waste your time, yesterday I said something, and I'll bring it here today. I said there is the men a man can get to at the age of 40, 40, 50, whatever she's even 60, even 70. See the senator Ned. See Ned now. How many years is he? A man can get 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years safe, can get a lady pregnant, can take a young girl, get her pregnant, young girl, like 25, 30, can get her pregnant. By you women, listen, I'm always for the ladies, you know I'm for you. So I'm letting you understand where I'm coming from. You ladies know it will get to a peak, even you get pregnant too. You will give birth too, but you not found it easy. It will not be easy. You bab, it will not be easy. But if your young self, you give birth, your young self, you give birth, your young youthful self, like 25 and 30, you give birth like, let's go 32, those kind of ages, 33, 34, 35, you've given birth, or yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. But you cannot be with a guy for more than 10 years, for a decade, or more than a decade, or for 5 years going, you are with this guy, there is no baby, there is no marriage, there is nothing tying you to up, there is no introduction, there is no knocking. What the fuck are you still with him? Why the fuck are you still with him? There is nothing tying you to what. The most important thing, you have sex. You two have sex. And by all means, pregnancy will pop up and he will tell you he's not ready. And then you start aborting. How much long will you be aborting? Do you know how abortion is? It's stressful. It's stressful. Let me tell you something about having a child. If you have a child, and if you have a child and you're facing or you're passing through difficulties and you see your child's face or you see your kids, not face, you see your kids, your problem will sometimes come down. You'll be okay. Because at the end of the day, you have a human being on this earth and that's yours. You pass through those kind of pains to bring those human beings or that human being on this earth. So that's yours. You'll be coming down. Do you know how it is? You better stop allowing men waste your time. But a lot of men will not marry you. A lot of men are not ready for marriage. If I'm not saying a lot of men don't want marriage, I said they are not ready for marriage. But they are not ready for marriage. They'll be ready when it's time for them to be ready. A lot of them settle down at the age of 40, 50, 60, 70. Yobab. That's where they settle down because they know that, they are in their old age. They want ladies who come and a lot of men settle down at their old age. But in their youthful age, they are still, enjoying. They're still enjoying because of their mentality. So if you, as a lady, you want to settle down, me like this, no, I'm not ready to settle down. I can be with my man for how much long? I'm not ready to settle down because marriage is a stretchful journey. I'm not ready for that. But if you are ready, and that guy is wasting your time, dogam, you meet a guy who is also ready. You are praying, if the pastor said, pray for one thing that you really wish, and then you pray for marriage. We are in a mixed world, We are in a world that men are everywhere. Instead of you to grow yourself and go and meet those men, you are there praying for marriage. God, God. You are there praying for marriage. The most important thing you should do as a lady is go and grow yourself. Go and grow yourself. Know your value, know your worth. Know your value, know your worth. If you know your worth and you see that this guy will not take you anywhere, you will bounce. But because you don't know your worth, you are just there. I love you. I love you. I saw a video on TikTok. This woman said he was with she was with this guy. The guy is apparently they are both Nigerian, and the guy traveled. Later, the guy was like, he doesn't want to marry, he doesn't want to marry her again. And the lady was like, have I done something wrong? If I've done something wrong, tell me so that I will apologize. The guy was like, "Oh, you've not done anything. I'm just not interested in you." Now, ladies, let me tell you something. The most disgraceful thing on this earth is you sit down and let a man come and tell you he doesn't love you. Before a man will tell you, "I don't love you," there were signs. You try to ignore. You try to give him the benefit of the doubt. You try to motivate yourself. You try to say, "Oh, he doesn't mean it." There were signs. If a guy loves you, he will cherish you. If a guy loves you, he will look you in the eye and tell you bullshit. Stop waiting for a guy to tell you, come clean and tell you I don't love you. And that's a total disrespect. For me, it's a disrespect. Before a guy will tell you he doesn't love it, he has shown it to you in so many signs and wonders. But because you are not an intentional lady, or because you've lied to yourself, or because you love the guy so much more than you love yourself, you wait and when the guy told him, say, when the guy told her that I don't love you, he was still insisting. Did it da 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 did it da. You are stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Because eventually a lot of guys, a lot of ladies, and a lot of partners who are in a relationship, blah blah blah, that they've wasted a whole lot of years. They eventually they don't end up marrying each other. They go their separate ways. A lot of guys are not ready for marriage. I've not said they don't want to marry. They are not yet ready. They would rather settle down in their youthful age where they'll be like, oh, I'm growing old. I need a wife to come and take care of me. Men are very manipulative. They are very intentional and they are very calculating. They don't do their things just like that. That's why I want you to see say, okay, should I rebrand my YouTube this one? Think like a man, act like a lady. I mean you've heard that phrase. Think like a man, act like a lady. You have to think like a man. And then you have to be practical, you have to be intentional, and you have to be manipulative. You have to be calculative. Men are four in one. A man can manipulate you and you go gaga. Juba, stop praying for marriage. That guy is wasting your time. That's why you'll be like, yeah, I want him to marry me. Your peace, you want to settle down with this same guy, and he's not ready. He is not ready. Juba, let me tell you something. I wanted to give birth. I wanted to give birth, and all my exes, they are young like me. They are also not ready to give birth because they want to chill, blah blah. They don't want children to be tied to them. And I was like, I wanted to give birth. Lo and behold, I met a man who also wanted to give birth. We dated. Within a year, we've brought a child. Imagine, say, I'm still with my ex. My ex is young. He's very handsome. Yubab is okay. He has his own apartment. Imagine if I wanted to be with this my ex and I want to give birth. Imagine. We'll date and date for so long and then we'll be aborting, I'll be aborting, I'll be aborting, I'll be aborting. And then at the end of the day, the child will not come to me. I want to give birth. I know who I am. So I went in for a man who is going to my direction. Imagine, say, I want to get married. And this guy is not ready to get married. I'll go and take a man who is ready to get married. Within a year, I'm Mrs. And I know he's ready for marriage. I know he's ready for marriage. I want him to come and talk. I'm not even ready for marriage. So if I'm ready for marriage, like now, we will talk them inside. And I don't want to tell him to get married or anything. No, 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 no. I want him to come and tell me so that in the near future, if he's talking, I'll remind you. I be you came to for me and easy. No, you not go see say I force you. You force me in this thing. No, I'm not ready for marriage. That's why I've chopped cool. I'm not ready for marriage. Marriage is a whole lot of pressure. Pressure day. Pressure day is like that guy, African men, they will tie you with marriage. They will tie you up. If you are going this place, why are you going? It's not informing. Come home early, or come home on time, or this and this, and that. If you don't do, if you are not, that kind of, you are, if, I don't know, if to them you don't obey them, they'll call your parents, or they'll call this. Marriage is a whole lot. So I'm not ready for now. You are. The reason why I wanted to give birth is I want to experience how labor and pregnancy. And number two, I want to give birth early because the way I am, I love to do my things, bah, 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 and then I'm done. So that in my 35 or in my early 30s going this one, even if I have one child, at the end of the day, it's okay. Other than me having nothing, than me being with a guy who is also wasting my time. I wanted to have my own company, to open and then be a boss lady. I wanted to have my own company and then be a boss lady in it. At the end of the day, I got a man who is able to give me what I want. As a lady, you need to calculate. Think like a man. Think like a man. You ma'am, I don't know why you let men waste your time. But a lot of you ladies too, you don't know who you are, you don't know your agenda. So I don't blame you. A lot of you ladies, you don't know who you are. So I don't blame you. But if you know who you are and you know where you are going, you will go and take a man who is going to that same direction. Wow. I have this ideology that I'm not growing any younger. So I don't want to waste time. I don't follow manual. I don't follow those ladies that will be like, oh, take your time. Childbirth is this. Children is this. Marriage is this. No, if I'm ready, I'll go. If I'm ready to get married right now, I will get married. I will not be listening to anybody's anything. Because at the end of the day, you alone you go face your own calamity, your own consequences, your own whatever shitty. So me, I don't follow anybody's manual. If something is good for me, I go and take it. And I'll go in for the best. I don't just go in for any person at all. I'll check everywhere, whether everywhere be clean before I'll enter now. Jubab. So as a lady, all this thing boils down is know who you are. That is it. This I always advocate on who are you? Who you be now? Who you be? Who you be? Marriage shouldn't be something that you should be stressing over. Because if you are marriage shouldn't be something that you should stress over. Because if that guy is really, really interested in you and wants to marry you, why should you pray over it? Hmm? Your P is you want to really get married to that same guy who is wasting your time. That is the O is. That is the O is you want to get married to that guy who is wasting your time. And you know vividly that he's wasting your time. If you are talking to your friends, if you are talking to your mom and things, you tell your friend that, oh, Kojo is not doing well at all. He's really wasting my time. I've talked to him about marriage, and he's not giving me attention. He's trying to create excuses and things. So you and Kasa, what they are saying is it good for you? You want marriage, shun that guy and go and get a guy who is ready for marriage. And you are there elapsing. How much he date you? More than 5 years safe. And you are still there. No child, no marriage, no that. Let me tell you something. You'll be surprised that this guy that you are with, he has a child elsewhere. He has a child somewhere that you don't know. And you don't want to know because at the end of the day, you don't want to see things clearly. You understand? We don't want to see things clearly. We are growing. Don't let anybody lie to you that this is check this one, check this one. Oh, Regina Daniels, our Nigerian actress now. They said she's like 25 or say 24. Zisha has given birth to two. But the marriage is kind of in shambles, shaking. She can choose not to give birth again. At the end of the day, she has two boys. She's okay. She's good to go. Regina can choose not to give birth again. Regina can also, when she was in that marriage, Regina can choose to be like, I'm too young. I'm too young. I don't want to give birth now. I'm too young. Da da da. But he has given birth. He has given birth. You know how childbirth is, as a lady, if you hurry up and if you really want to give birth, I'm talking to those ladies who want to give birth. If you know how childbirth is, if you hurry up and give birth, because it's not something like a game. If you are during labor, you see life, you see death, you choose one. You will physically see death and you see life. I swear. I swear. Labor is painful. By the end of the day, it depends your age, the pains that you will get. But in all, it's painful, but it depends. That's why give birth early and then jail your hands for that. Jail your hands. Even pregnancy self can not easy. Every month and it's wahala. You think 9 months, every month and it's wahala. Not even think of labor. Not even think of labor. Stop allowing guys waste your time because they are not into marriage now. They'll get married eventually. They'll get married. I mean, they have family members. I mean, they have friends. They have parents, especially their mothers. They'll be like, marry you, marry you, marry you, marry you, marry you. So eventually they'll get married. But at this particular juncture, at this point of their life, they are not ready. So if you want to marry, don't down and go and take a guy who is ready. Understand? Don't go and go and get a guy who is ready. And let me tell you something. If you really want to get married and then the reason why you are eager to get married is because of childbirth. You can give birth and at the end of the day, eventually you marry later in the day. Baba, I understand where you are coming from, your parents, your religious values, the society, you are not that stubborn. You are cool, you follow your mother's manual, your father is there that you be like what will people say. So you want to marry before you give birth. And time too is going. Time is going. Time is going. Your parents are the ones who brought you here, though, but they are at the end of the day, they'll leave you, and then you be the only one here. You be the only one here. So, at this, as old as you are, take a bold decision. As old as you are, take a bold decision. Your parents will forgive you eventually. If you give birth before marriage or whatever, they will eventually forgive you. It's except they are not your parents, or it's except they don't like you. If they are indeed your parent, if they are indeed, this woman is indeed your mother, the mother who chim before bringing you on this earth, she will eventually, she'll even tell you to give birth before marriage. You back. So, baby, yo, sit up and wake up. You back. Stop letting that guy waste your time. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. There are a lot of guys who are also ready for marriage. Go and get them. Better guys. Although them no, they built themselves before they want to get into that marriage zone. That's how a lot of men wants to be. They want to build themselves and they want to get to this spec before they will marry. So that if they marry and then they bring that wife of theirs or that woman, they will tell the woman to sit, stand, squat. Eh? So that's why I say, think like a man, act like a lady. Build yourself in this youthful age. If I were you, I would GM marriage and children for sight, and then build yourself. Listen, before I told myself that I want to give blah blah blah. I have my own handiwork. I have my own career. And now I'm building it. I have my own career. I didn't just wake up, I want to give birth. I have my own career. I have my own agenda. So when I met the guy now and I know, say this guy is capable of going to my direction, and I jump in the bus and then let's go. I said, let's go. Let's move. Baby, let's move. I have my own agendas at the work. So if you know you don't have any handiwork, your education is not educating, you are just a nobody, your family where you come from to is shaking, grow yourself before you will say you want to marry, you want to give birth, blah blah blah. Because if a man sees that you're a liability, he will vegetable you, he will chop, he will cut you and chop you. He will cut you and chop you. So baby girl, go and grow yourself. Stand on something. And then eventually grab a man who is worth it. Grab a man who will love you. Grab a man who will respect you and who is worthy. Who is worthy. Let me tell you something. A lot of men use this as a yardstick. As a lady, don't be good digger. Be a good digger. Baby girl, be a proud gold digger. An original gold digger. If you say you are not a gold digger, you're a good wife and taste, men will give you chicken change. Men will give you the chaff. You bad. Be a correct gold digger. Take the moolah. That is why you were created. God created all the beautiful things here for you. You bad. That's why you're good. Listen, I always use my man as an example here. But I know where I come from. I know that where I come from is very far, very long distance. Ibab. And I'm an Osler. Ibab, I really, I'm building my career. Ibab, so I'm not going to take a man who will scramble me, who will mob me on the floor. No. So therefore, when this man came in my life, I studied everywhere, the family, who he is, everything. Before I was like, okay, I may enter now. They were okay with me. The money is there, everything is there, and most importantly, they really like my matter. You buy. A lot of you ladies are dating men whose mothers don't like you. And these men have manipulated you, saying, oh, Abia, you will not marry my mother, you will marry me. So eventually, my mother will come and talk to you. Don't worry, this is how my mother is. My mother is this, my mother is that. Let me tell you something. If your if your guy's mother don't like you, don't elapse with the relationship. Call it off. Say, baby, I'm not ready for this shit. You have. If you don't, and you eventually carries it, and this guy marries you, you will never you never feel okay in your own marriage. Marriage is for you to grow beautifully. For brings happiness. Marriage brings happiness. But so if you don't, and then you'll be like, oh, don't worry, my mother-in-law will reject. Mother-in-laws are very important in marriage. In this part of the world, if you marry a man, you've married the entire family. If the families are not good with you, baby girl, you lose that man. That's how this Africa. That's how they are. Let the family be good. with you. Let your family love you, adore you even more than their son. And I bet you enjoy more than the son. Everywhere will be happy. Stop being with a man whose mother don't like you. Work out. That man's love is not strong enough to have you, because eventually if he left the relationship and the marriage comes, and then one day something happens to the man, who are you going to inform? The mother don't like you. Because the mother don't like you, the guy have cut all contact with the family. Where are you going to go? How are you going to start? What are you going to say? They will stress you. If you don't take care, they will take your own children that you swear before bringing them on this side. They will take them. So don't try to create, because of peace and because of a whole lot of bullshit. If you see say any of the family members they don't like you, but just take a walk. Go to where you are appreciate. Go to where you are appreciate. Go to where you are praised. Go to where you are uplifting. Iba. Don't say because of love, because of love. Oyi chuba agbabo. Oyi chuneke. Iba agbabo. So to conclude this life, men are not ready for marriage. So if you want married, if you really want marriage or something, leave that guy and go and get another guy who is ready for marriage. You, Bab, leave that guy and go and get a guy who is ready to put a ring on your finger. But most of you will not. You rather be with that guy because you suffered with him, you suffered with him, you did this, you did that. It is what it is. I love you so much. Thank you so much for staying up to date. And then, if you have any problem in your relationship or marriage, you can just Gmail me, Riza. I'll put that Gmail under the description, and then yeah, we will be good to go. Okay. I love you so much. Stay blessed. Mwah.